Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn, and I am your communications coach. Today I'm going to talk about books, how books help us in improving our English speaking skills, and what kind of books we should start reading at each level. And then I'm going to give you 5 books which you can start reading from now so as to improve your English speaking skills. So guys, if you're interested in learning English or to speak English fluently and confidently, do subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, write your comments in the comment section, and do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. Let's begin now. So why books are so important and how to read books, that is also very important, which I'm going to discuss in this session. So reading books help us in many ways. It is a gateway to the language basically. I feel it is a gateway to the language because it has a lot of benefits. When you start reading a book, you will learn vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar. You learn natural expressions also, how we can express things in a situation. It will increase your reading speed and comprehension, which means comprehension means understanding of the subject or the context, and ultimately is going to develop your thinking also. So you will start thinking in English repeatedly if you start reading the books. Okay, now this is what books help us with, right? Now coming to the next part, which is very important, which I'm going to focus on today, is how to read books. Okay, to get the maximum benefit. So the first thing is you can take up any book of your choice, whatever you like. If you want to begin with, if you're a beginner, if you want to begin with a cartoon book or a short story, great. You can do it, right? You just have to take a book, select a book. For intermediate stage, you can go with some novels which are easy to understand and short, simple, right? Less pages. And then at the advanced stage, whichever book you want to take up, you can want to take up an encyclopedia also, you are free to choose that, right? So you can take up any book of your choice depending on your level, which is very important because that will help you to build your understanding of the language here. Okay, so you have chosen a book. The next thing what you have to do is you have to allot time every single day for 5 to 10 minutes for reading. Right? So you have to allot a time. The third thing what you have to do is now you have to decide how much you have to read. Okay? You have to decide according to your interest. You have to decide how much you have to read. It's not that, in 10 minutes you can read as many pages as possible. Don't do that. Don't be in a hurry to finish the book or to just read. You have to understand also, you have to give some time there. So decide if you want to read 2 pages, if you want to read 2 paragraphs, or you want to read 1 chapter. So it is all upon you what you decide. If you take up 2 paragraphs also or 2 pages also, that is absolutely fine. But you have to continue every single day with the same thing. And you have to read according to your pace or at your own pace. Don't be in a hurry. Why I'm saying this, I'm going to tell in my next point. So here you have to focus on a lot of things. The first thing is the vocabulary. So when you, suppose you have taken 2 pages every day, like you're going to read 2 pages every day. Now, when you come across any new word, just underline it or note it down, whatever you want to do, whichever is convenient for you. So underline new words or note down some new words, right? The next thing is you have to note down its meaning. Look up their meanings. See what it means. And try to use that word in your own sentence. And that is very important here, guys. You have to understand the meaning of the word and then you have to use it in your own sentences. That will help you to memorize that word so that you don't easily forget that word. Next thing is you have to, whatever you are reading, you have to read it aloud. I've already spoken about the benefits of reading aloud. Maybe in the next session, I'm going to take it up. But right now, I don't have much time. You have to, whatever you're reading, you have to read it aloud, which will help you in lot many ways. And the last important thing is what you have to do is after reading those 2 pages, take up 2 minutes to summarize what you have read. Maybe 3 to 5 sentences is more than enough to summarize 2 pages, guys, because it is just the beginning. The story has just started and there's nothing much to describe, but you can just take up 3 to 5 sentences to describe the whole thing or to summarize what you have read. In the same way, not only books, any article you have read, if any news coverage you have read, or anything, whatever you have read, you can just summarize that. So, make it a habit of summarizing things. Whatever you read, whatever you come across, try to summarize it in English. This practice is actually going to help you to speak better English or to gain confidence and fluency in speaking in English, because you will constantly be thinking in English, comprehending things in English, and trying to come up with sentences in English, which will help you to speak fluently and confidently in the long run. So these are the steps which you need to follow when you are reading a book. And this is actually going to help you. If you read a book in this way, you will definitely be able to achieve your goal in life of speaking English fluently and confidently. Or this is how books can help you to become fluent and confident in speaking in English. Trust me on this. Now at this point of time, you must be having this thought in mind that, what it will do, what will be the outcome of this reading practice. So the outcome will be, you will have better vocabulary collection at the moment, right? Your grammar will improve and your English speaking will also improve. And you will sound more natural in speaking in English. And sometimes later, when you keep on summarizing and speaking about it in English, your fluency will also increase. But it will take some time. If you start following all these things, everything will fall in place. So these are the benefits of reading books. Okay, now let's come to the third part, wherein I'm going to tell you 5 books which you should start taking up and start reading it from today. Number 1 in my list is Who Moved My Cheese? Now this is a very interesting book. It is just 100 pages book, guys. I told you can take short stories or small novels which have lesser pages, right? This is a 100-page book and it is very easy to understand and speak also, or to read as well. Now it has extremely simple English, and the gist of the book is you have to adapt to changes instead of fearing it. So you learn how to adapt to changes without fearing it. So we all have this mindset that we get scared of, when some situation change, when there's some change in our lives, we get scared and we're not able to cope up with it immediately. So these books help us to understand how to adapt changes without fearing it. Okay, so this is a very motivational novel and it is actually going to help you in your personal life also. So start reading this. Next one is Jonathan Livingston Seagull. So this is a very interesting book and it is extremely simple. Trust me on this when I say extremely simple or very simple, which means it is actually very simple, right, to understand, to read. It's a very short book, easy sentences are there, and it is very motivational or inspired. It's highly motivational. Now here what you learn is you should never stop improving ourselves. And that is part of our life, right? If we stop learning things, we stop improving on ourselves, how will we grow in our personal life, in our professional life? It is a highly competitive world right now. Everywhere there's a lot of competition, right? So you have to prepare yourself accordingly. Whether you are a professional or not doesn't matter. You have to inculcate your personal skills also. You have to improve or sharpen your personal skills also, because you are going and meeting people. You are raising your kids. You're doing a lot of other things, right? And if you're a professional, of course, you have to take care of your career as well. So you have to be motivated. So how to keep on improving ourselves is something which this book tells us. So we should start reading this book as well. Next, The Alchemist. It is a very common novel which I think many of us must have read this. It is also a very easy novel to read and understand. This is for intermediate level. Once you've read those books at the beginner level, then you can come to this book if you are in intermediate level. So Alchemist is something which has short chapters, simple vocabulary, and it has inspiring story of following your dreams. And it has a very inspiring story about following your dreams. Right? We do get up every morning with a dream, right? We do have some dreams of becoming something or doing something or, achieving something in life. So this is about that. How you can fulfill your dreams. This is about believing in your goals or in yourself and keep moving ahead to achieve that or in doing that towards them or towards achieving them. Another one is The Little Prince. It has a beautiful story telling, very easy sentences, simple language, and it has thought-provoking ideas about life, friendship, and love. So it basically tells you the most important things in the world are invisible. You have to find out, you have to see what is that which is very important for you, whether it is friendship, life, love, whatever. So it is as a beautiful storytelling. It is a beautiful story which you must read. And the last one I would recommend here is The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. This is also a very famous novel. I think many of you must have heard about it and probably you must have read this. If not, read this. It is written like a story. It has a lot of motivational and practical content. The story is very motivational and practical, and it introduces habits for a meaningful life. What that means is success is about inner peace, not wealth. Right? It's not always about wealth. You have to find inner peace also. Whatever you're doing, you should be happy about it. What are the habits which will help you to become happy in life and to be positive in what you are doing? That is what it tells you. So guys, these are very easy novels or books which will definitely inspire you, will interest you to read more, and you'll be able to understand them very well. You will learn vocabulary, which is new words. You will be able to learn pronunciation, grammar without memorizing the rules, sentence construction. You will be able to read the book. You will be able to comprehend or understand, and you will be able to think in English. You will be able to speak about it in terms of summary or summarizing the whole content, right? And later it will lead to fluency and confidence in speaking in English. So if something has so many benefits, why don't we start doing it? And that was the purpose of my video today. Start reading books. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching, and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye. Take care.